Hello my friends, welcome. Now that we've installed these holding devices for our shelves, we will make the shelves out of shelves which I found in the street. The big advantage that this is consuming less resources, and of course it's also cheaper. And it's a video in which I will show you how to use the jigsaw another time. And I will also make many cuts with the circular saw, because in the case of long cuts, of straight cuts, the circular saw is much better than the jigsaw, but in case you don't have any, you can do this with a jigsaw. Let's go.
But there is another option.
The easiest thing is to take the width that you need with the length you need, and this board's being cut by the professional. So you see here it's 35 centimeters. We'll be starting with the first shelf. This is a 50 centimeter depth, and for this I have found here the set of boards, but this here is agglomerated wood, so we will have to make some checks beforehand. So this check consists in having a look at the state of play of the boards. This here is agglomerated wood, which makes it very sensitive to water. So here you see, for instance, it has absorbed some water. Here it's even worse. It's really messed up, and it's even folding on the bottom. So this one we will exclude it. So finally, I could see that the boards are quite damaged here on the borders, but as from a certain point, it's really in a good state of play. So I will just cut here, for instance, 5 centimeters.
You can see this side is in a good shape, whereas this one is really rotten, so we'll be happy to use this side for putting the butts. And you can also see that here there are some bursts on the surface. You can avoid this in putting some tape on it before you cut it. See my video about the cuts at 45 degrees. But in the overall, you see with the jigsaw, you can reach good results.
So I will still make another cut with a jigsaw, this time with a vacuum cleaner. This will enable to see you the difference in terms of generation of dust with a jigsaw. now that we have cut the boards, knowing that we need 4 of them, I'm just checking if I have enough. 4. 74,4. 0.6. And the last one, which is in a rather bad shape, will be used for the very end. This one is 65. Okay, so we have enough, and this one is the bad one. I'll put away. Pick up everything right after, for avoiding the dog to hurt his feet. We only have 2 boards, and these are of in a good shape. So first of all, we'll be removing these little stripes of glue. So 41.5. Now we have already installed here the 3 first pieces, and I will just measure now the exact length of the last one. Let's say 49.5, 49.5. So now we come into the delicate phase of moving this board. Here I put some speed clamps because in the middle it's quite sensitive, giving the weight of the whole board. So the juncture here is a bit weak. This is why I put the speed clamps. And now we can go ahead for the move. And we shouldn't be wrong about which direction it is. This here is on the left. So this here is on the left. I can remove the speed clamps. Before I leave you, let's have a quick look about the remains of the cuts we made for adjusting the boards to the right length. So first of all, here the rests of this white boards will go to the container park, essentially because the wood is rotten, so you can't make much out of this. So this goes into the wood box in the container park. For the other pieces, so this is the remain of a door, so this is a reasonable size. Here, this is a very nice material. I have one original cut which is totally straight. So this I may keep for making a cable holder, extension holder. And then for these boards here, I'm staying on the door. So what is nice with this one is there's a certain length, this one even more. And here you have straight cuts, so this you can use as a ruler, or you can use it for consolidating a larger shelf, what I will do on this side later on. And this here same is a reasonable length for keeping them. So we keep this side, and this here goes to the container park. That's it, my friends. These shelves are now fixed. This gives me a lot of linear meters for storing my different boxes. So I couldn't resist. I've already placed temporarily some boxes. One example is what is related to gas cylinder. And now, if you are highly concentrated, you can go ahead with the video explaining you the different boxes. I hope that you liked this video. If it's the case, please leave me a like or subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, see you very soon on Happy Hour TV 1.